I want to go over three things. I filed a complaint with the Texas Department of Health and Human Services. I filed with Open Records through the Freedom of Information Act for all the documents relating to you all's asbestos removal. Thirdly, I've written a complaint that I want to submit to the State Attorney General asbestos hazardous materials program, because they investigate these types of things. And no better way than go straight to the state attorney to let them know about what's going on, because that definitely will get their attention. So I wanted to read the complaint, first of all, that I want to submit, and hopefully we can all be in agreement. Whatever language that's not there or you would like to have there, please let me know. We can add it in there. That's part of the reason why I like to film this tonight, so that I can go back, because I don't like to misquote people. I like to have everything quoted, because I am a journalist by trade, and so I want to make sure everything is factual. So I'm going to start with the complaint. Our complaint outlines several counts, which includes violations related to air pollution, failure to secure work areas to avoid the spread of asbestos, failure to notify tenants of asbestos, wrongful evictions, and the improper handling and removal of suspected asbestos-containing material. Now, is that an opening that we're all in agreement with? That I've heard that so far, the complaints from you all, is that what I've heard, or is that not true? Yes. Is that true? Is that true? Okay, so we're good with that paragraph. Okay. Moving forward to the second paragraph, our complaint will be filed with the Texas State Attorney General on behalf of tenant owners and employees at Southwest Center Mall. These allegations, these alleged violations, I'm gonna say alleged because I want to keep it, the alleged violations come from wrongfully evicted store owner of Paradise Beauty Salon and employees located within Southwest Center Mall. Ms. Ruby, I didn't know your last name, but I can add your full name. And what is your full name?
Ruby Lane.
Ruby Lane. Okay, Ruby Lane. Did that work for anybody, or did not, that particular paragraph? Is that on point?
Let me see if that falls under. I'm trying to pull up this email. About the wrongful report.
Okay. Well, while you're doing that, I'll keep reading. It appears the contractors did not hire professionals to remove the asbestos. It appears they did not protect the workers doing the moving and abatement. And I can see that, and I can hear that from some of the people in the pictures that you provided and all that. So is that on point with everybody?
Yes, I have a question. Are we going to include our clients too? I have two clients that have doctor's records where their breathing issues and everything started exactly 5 years ago when I started working.
So you want to add and clients?
Yes.
To the and clients?
Yeah, because some of them have been
That's
impacted
with
breathing issues and stuff they didn't have before. And one of them is dealing with lung cancer right now.
Okay.
And she didn't have those problems before 5 years ago when I started working.
So we're going to add and clients?
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to add and clients to that, and I'll read it again. It appears the contractors, let's see, what part was that? The alleged violations come from wrongfully evicted store owner of Paradise, Ms. Ruby Lane, Beauty Salon, and employees located and clients located within Southwest Center Mall. Does that cover everybody and any and everybody?
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm gonna rewrite that and put that in there. And then moving forward to the next paragraph, it appears that, well, I've already read that, but I'll read it again. It appears the contractors did not hire professionals to remove the asbestos. It appears that they did not protect the workers during the movement and abatement. How's that paragraph? Is that what you all witnessed? Is that what you all saw?
Yeah. Well, y'all two are listening.
Oh,
I'll read it again. I'll read it.
Do we agree with what he said? Yeah.
you asked, well, we listening?
Yeah, he read another paragraph and asked.
Yeah, but my thing was more on going back to that unlawfulness, so I just wanted to pull up the right information in the lease to make sure that he knows.
So I can come back to the wrongful piece if you want to address it right now.
You can come back. I was just making sure I had
no problem.
to where you can read it, because I don't know if that's unlawful or not.
Okay. And that's why I wanted to read this out to you all, because I want to make sure that the language is correct and representative of the group. So we'll make sure we come back to the wrongful piece here in a minute. It appears they did not warn the public or tenants prior to their evictions about the asbestos threat. Is that not correct, or is that correct? I'm gonna read it again. It appears.
correct.
Oh, that is correct?
That's correct.
That's correct. I'm gonna read it again. It appears they did not warn the public or tenants prior to the evictions about the asbestos threat. We're good.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Moving on to the next paragraph. Now these are complaints. It appears they have put many people at risk for failing to contain the asbestos 8 years ago from the same newly abated beauty salon. Now, for all you all don't know what I'm talking about with that 8 years ago, it was a revelation given to me today that you guys did a renovation 8 years ago in the facility when she first got there. The state says the only way you can be exposed to asbestos, you have to disturb it. You guys disturbed it 8 years ago. And if that's not true, why did they remove it just last week? Am I wrong or right?
Right.
So is that part okay?
Yes.
Is that on point? Okay. All right. So I'm gonna move forward.
And she
The-
been getting sick going down here ever since.
Interesting. The salon was authorized. Now I got this from Miss Ruby Lang today. By the mall to undergo major renovations 8 years ago, but no notification filed to the state or an asbestos survey was ever conducted on that space. Okay, now, asbestos was disturbed and present at least 8 years ago during these renovations. The salon is now closed and asbestos was found and is removed. The owner was evicted with 6 months remaining on a signed lease agreement.
That's true. That's definitely true.
Now, I'm just going by what y'all done told me.
That's true.
I'm just going by what
With
y'all done
6
told me.
months and tried to hold us to the lease. Let us know that we had a whole year left when they needed us.
Now, y'all remember that I recorded y'all the last
And
time we
then
was
when
here.
they did need us, when they got some more people in there to take over those suites, they put us.
Put y'all out. So that's on point. There's no misconceptions there.
Yeah, and they left the escalators broken for 2 years or more, where our clients had to literally climb the stairs, and we lost probably what 75% of our clientele. And we had people on breathing machines trying to get up there to us, and they couldn't even reach us up there because the escalators going up has been off for 2 years straight. They turned the down ones on periodically, but the up ones stayed off, and they had to literally climb up there to us, and some of them were so out of breath they had to sit in the front of the shop just to
And was
catch their
holding the
breath.
lease against us.
Yeah, and I have
Them y'all
clients
got
with
your
breathing
bill.
issues, with oxygen tanks and everything, and I lost a lot of my clientele because I know
Because
were
of that.
elderly or had a problem with their leg. They just couldn't get up there to us.
Yeah.
Because
And
the
they
only
did that
other
by design.
elevator was on the other
Strangle
side of the
y'all.
mall.
And the only reason we stayed is because they put out there that we was in a year, we had a year left in our lease.
They were strangling you.
Yeah, they were
Slowly
strangling
killing you.
Slowly killing us.
They made no
Not only with the air, but with the people.
Exactly.
Okay, so I'm gonna move on. Okay, so this particular paragraph, the cost of this is kind of like a commentary. The cost of doing nothing, the cost of not doing the right thing, could mean workers, their families, and the public to contract a serious terminal disease in years to come. That's true. They done told y'all 10, 15, 30, I don't know which one it is no more. Could be tomorrow. But, you know, I don't know. Because they already say there's a discrepancy in black folks and white folks' lungs. So we can withstand asbestos a little bit better, they say. That's the scientific. Now, I'm going to move on to the next paragraph. It says the law also mandates asbestos be properly handled, removed, and disposed of. Records of the entire process must also be documented and properly maintained. Now, the reason I put that in there, for you all, on behalf of you all, I requested every single record through the Freedom of Information Act through open records. So that should be, that's gonna be our next action once we get that back, because we're gonna know that they ain't done everything right, cross their I's, dot their I's, and cross their T's correct. I just know they probably ain't, but I could be wrong. Okay, so now I'm gonna move forward. This kind of cover-up may be liable for damages or possibly even medical monitoring costs for those exposed for long durations. The present condition of the mall makes it a health hazard for the public and employees working there. Paradise and its employees and clients are seeking to file a lawsuit and have the mall completely closed while the asbestos is being removed, which is at the sole discretion of the owner.
Yes.
Y'all gotta hear me now.
Yes.
That means he really don't care.
Y'all gotta hear me. The owner has the sole discretion to close down that mall. But the city can shut them down if they find out they've been doing this, that, and the other. But we already know it's asbestos, so he could have shut it down then instead of removing asbestos while people are shopping and still working.
Yeah, it's all in the
It's all in the air. You see what I'm saying?
If you go on the floor today,
Yes.
wait a minute,
Yeah.
tell them, Dawes, if you go on the go in the mall today on the floor we was on, you can, as soon as you hit where Foot Locker is, you cannot breathe. It's just a loud smell all the way through from Foot Locker all the way around to where Sears is.
And the people, and where most of the people are is right downstairs.
Yes.
They done moved everybody
Yeah,
down.
right
They
up
done
under
They're
it.
squeezing everybody.
Right up under it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they doing all the work upstairs, and it's all in the air. You can go right
Yeah,
downstairs.
exactly.
Well, here's the deal.
And they picking up the material with their bare hands. Bare
They not
hands.
covered
They
up
don't have.
or
They not covered up. Nothing. I took a picture of them. I sent the picture in the group chat. They picking up the stuff
Materials
off
with
the
their bare
material with their bare hands.
And
they
that-
was in the buildings that.
And you
that
witnessed
had
this.
I witnessed it. They was in the buildings where
I done witnessed that too.
You done witnessed that too.
They walking with them
So that-
trash cans with wheels.
yeah.
I done seen two of them when they didn't have nothing on.
Yeah.
No mask, no nothing.
So they ain't even following regulations.
And they was supposed to be the ones doing the asbestos removal.
Yes,
They
yes.
ain't got
Them
nothing
the ones
on.
working with the company with the man with the long ponytail.
Interesting. Well, okay. Well, let me,
Well,
because I know everybody's working on limited time.
Prior to that, they were suited up when they first began. They
In
were
our
all
building,
suited
they
up
was.
and everything. So I don't know what they're doing now.
They was in
They
like
was in
hazmat
Paradise
suits.
though, building. They suited
Yeah,
up.
they got the plastic up and everything.
And see, that's another thing. I'm glad you brought that up. When I talked to the state, and that's the reason y'all got that letter today, because I had the state inspectors come in and re-inspect this thing. Because I know they still ain't, they all in cahoots, it seems like to me. But, however, they weren't even supposed to use black plastic. They supposed to use clear plastic, just like this. But they using that black plastic so they can't see what's going on.
Ain't no pictures and fans.
See what I'm saying? You can't see the process, the regulation
Yeah.
They
process.
got the clear plastic, but they putting two sheets up, but you can't see nothing.
You can't-
I was at
I
black
had
plastic
black.
over.
Yeah, we got, the pictures they gave me was all black plastic.
Yeah.
Well, the point where we supposed to go, they had the clear, well, they had clear and black, but you couldn't see nothing because it was like 2 or 3 sheets of plastic up there. You can't see nothing
Interesting.
through all that.
Well,
I took
I
pictures
know
of today.
y'all got not much time, so I want to get right down to the nitty gritty. We okay with the complaint? I can file it, press send tomorrow
Yeah,
to the state attorney general,
yeah.
and everybody's in agreement to that.
Yes.
Okay,
Well,
okay.
David wanted to go over the unlawful part
Oh,
again.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Cotton.
And so now, moving forward, when we file this, this is going to give us the opportunity, hopefully, to have a cause of action to stand in front of Redbird Mall, because we done filed a complaint with the state attorney general. You follow me? So now when we go out in front of Redbird Mall and we picket with our signs and we have a press conference for the media, we have now told the city, the community, that the state has been informed and we bringing in the state to look at this situation. Okay? So we all agreeing, I'm gonna press send on this tomorrow. They already got an open record, so it's 3 things. We file open records, we file a complaint with the state, and we file a complaint with Texas Health Department. So everybody in the state of Texas that has some authority to do with this gonna know about our plight and cause now. That's why I didn't want to just go to no attorney right here in Dallas.
Yeah.
Let them come to us.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have more strength when they come to us.
Exactly.
You follow what I'm saying?
Paperwork together.
Yeah, because we got our paperwork together. See, they're going to charge you to do all the stuff that I just did for y'all. You see what I'm saying? They're going to charge you for all that. They're going to charge you to do the open record search. They're going to charge you for the copies that they're going to give you for the open record. And then they're going to charge you for dissecting everything in the open record. I'm going to do all that for you. You follow what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is I'm just trying to get you in a position so that an attorney can come to you all. Instead of you all going,
Yeah.
and then they saying, nah, you ain't got no case. Or they say, you got a case, but you ain't gonna give us $1,000, I'm gonna get 20. You see what I'm saying? Now, collectively, if y'all decide to do a collective lawsuit together, you can get more money than you split it however many ways at that particular point. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the best way.
But now the only way we can do that is we gotta be unified to make that happen. And how do we wanna do this? I envision that I've already spoken to the council person, so they already know downtown. Tanel, when I called him, he called them and told them to take that black plastic down, because they knew, we knew. Because I called him and he played like he didn't know about it. Okay? Now he the councilman for this district, he can shut it down. But he doesn't want to shut it down because this is his crown jewel of his development. But y'all finna put a monkey wrench in it, unfortunately. But y'all didn't create the problem, they did. So they can't blame y'all for bringing it to the attention of the people. People gonna be mad now, I'm gonna tell you right now, because the state gonna have to shut them down if y'all come at them the right way.
Matters.
Yeah, and see, y'all already set up, so it really don't matter.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, it should have been shut down. So here's the plan.
And they still got the black plastic.
Still got it up, still got it up.
They're still trying to cover it up.
Yeah,
as they can.
yeah. So I talked to some of my media people the other day, and I talked to them and told them what we're attempting to do. I said, well, if everybody's unified, it can be accomplished. But if it's not, then I don't see it working. So my thing
Can I
is,
see you the information for Steve Noviello so you can
sure,
get with
yeah,
him?
because I want to send him the
Yeah,
stuff.
because he was waiting until we was ready for this
Right,
stage.
right. He needs to be at our event on Friday.
Because you know he goes in and go in between there and
Yeah.
find out what's going on.
But see, what we want to do with him, we want to use him as the second phase. But we want to get him in right now, but we want to use him in the second phase because we're going to have the paperwork that he's going to be able to investigate them open records. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, he very thorough.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going to take it to a whole nother level.
Yeah.
We getting ready to open it up. He can take it to the next level.
Yeah, and he consider me family,
See
so
what I'm
he
saying?
ready.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
just waiting.
Yeah, he just waiting.
Just waiting
He just
for
waiting.
me to say go.
But we want him there on Friday.
Okay.
But wait,
We want-
do we have to do it on Friday? Is Friday a
Well,
business day?
hold on. Let me explain to you why I choose Friday. And you got to hear me out on this. When I got these motels shut down, this one right over here, where they got the new 7-Eleven, the Lux Inn. Y'all seen that Deluxe Inn right there? Yeah, we picketed in front of there, and we picketed in front of the Grand Inn. I did an open records request, did all the research, put a video together, put it out, did the media conference. Come to find out, them jokers had $1 million water bill. Then they wasn't paying their taxes. This all came back from the open records. So I busted. Boom. You see they ain't there no more. That's what that open records will do. You see what I'm saying? That's what that, but the thing about it is that attention, that unwanted attention, got their attention.
That's right. That's right.
You see what I'm
You
saying?
pick Friday, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's what I was getting at. Friday, if you ever watch the news on Fridays, there's always a repeat on Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
You follow? So we get anything coverage on Friday, we get double coverage Saturday and Sunday. And it runs all the way to Monday morning. The same thing, over and over and over and over.
Well, that means if we really want this done, we'll schedule.
And then if we do it right on Friday, and enough of us show up, and them cameras show up, we're gonna be at the top of the news.
Yeah, and I ain't scared to talk.
And that's what we need.
You already know that.
And that's what we need.
Where your
So-
afro cut?
She ain't either.
I'm gonna be just like this. Oh, that mess is gonna escape the skin on my head. I had a head full of hair.
Look at you.
I had a bag in my shoulder.
Oh, you didn't open up the door there.
Now before y'all get all split up and everything, let me close it out in terms of Right here, if everybody right here showed up for the press conference, we wouldn't need no more than this. This would be an effective group right here.
But
That'll
if we
get some
did have
pieces.
a few of our disgruntled customers,
Yeah,
people are very angry
to
at
me,
the mall.
the more the better.
Yeah.
But I'm saying if just these folks
It's
showed
enough.
up,
Yeah.
it's enough.
Okay.
Now, if we lose 5 of them, we starting to look silly.
Right.
It look like we don't know what we talking about. We
There we
just angry.
So what if we get the police officer you talked to today and she explains?
She might not do it because she's sitting for you.
Well, my husband still working the mall, and they got the same letter too. So I'm sure.
Oh, I'm glad they sent that letter.
Yeah.
Because we're going to pop that out to the media because the
Why
media
you
ain't seen that.
Yeah, we got
The media
that.
ain't seen
There'll
that.
probably some from the mall come out and
Oh,
join us.
yeah, we want that. Because see, what I envision first and foremost is
Not the minutes,
picketing
though.
with signs. We are dying. I am sick. Asbestos is infected the Redbird Mall. You write whatever you want. But we need to be out, and I'm going to tell you what we need to be. We can't be on Redbird's parking lot. But guess where we're going to be? Because they don't want no attention either. We're going to be on the sidewalk in front of Starbucks. You see what I'm saying? We're going to march in front of Starbucks, which is at Redbird Mall, and the mall is in the background. And believe me, Starbucks don't want no negative attention.
Yes.
I just have one
Uh-huh.
suggestion for the signs. Can we put "I could have died"? I'm not carrying no sign that said I'm dying.
No. I'll just throw that out there. No. I'm saying we can put whatever we want.
We
The
almost
message.
died.
Right.
Yeah, we almost
Don't put
died.
that in the atmosphere. You're right.
Yeah. But you got my point. I'm just saying whatever theme you want to put, that's gonna get that message across.
When y'all get us a poster board, I'll make the sign.
Yeah.
You know, I
So
can get on
what
that.
time Friday that everybody can commit to at least for 45 minutes?
It don't
Wait,
matter
whatever.
for me, because it's a sacrifice
Everybody
y'all
says
need to make. it.
No, I'm trying to take a consensus on the time. I'm trying to take a consensus.
Yeah, morning time.
I was gonna ask you too.
11 o'clock is lunchtime. Lunchtime, when people really are going back and
Disturbance
forth.
of their business, so we don't want to interfere with their business.
No, we don't want to interfere with the business. So I'm just saying, if we can have that Starbucks in the background, I haven't really seen a perfect look, but we can decide on it collectively where we want to stand.
Okay.
Because y'all know the area
Across the
better.
street from Starbucks is just parking lots.
But it
We can-
belongs
we
to
can
the
go there.
mall.
It belongs to
They
them.
actually
Okay,
want their
but-
property from the
but-
mall.
What property for the mall? But what about in the center where the cars come? Can we stand on the line of there?
That's what you say, what you do on camera.
Well,
The
what-
background is the mall, in the background.
Yeah, but see, the thing that I was trying to prevent is them telling us we're on private property.
Right, that's what I'm thinking.
That's the main thing.
And they can come out.
And they can come out and
I'll
disrupt
let
our whole
him probably
thing.
because he bought a lot of that stuff that we don't.
Probably
think
all of
is
it's
about.
his.
Yeah,
But he own them sidewalks. The city own them
Well,
sidewalks.
if you want to stand, somewhere that's not the mall's property, that still have the mall in the background,
you
we can stand
still
where
would-
I almost moved to. That, in that area right there,
Oh, right
building
there by
right
the-
across.
yeah, right across
we can
there.
stand in
By
front
the
of
club used
where
to
Oh.
be, but
the
no,
club
it
Oh,
used
really?
to be.
Yeah, 'cause
But
that's-
are people on the street gonna be able to see us?
But it's
No, you in
unoccupied.
the right
See, we want people on the street to be able to see
During the
that.
lunchtime hours.
We want if we behind a building and can't nobody see us, we defeating the whole purpose.
Yeah, well,
We
that's
need to
the
be
only
in your
place I
face.
think of, but we ain't gonna get ran out.
When people driving down there about to have a wreck because they trying to figure out what your sign said, we done got your attention.
Well, they gotta be by that bus stop.
But it want to be in,
But behind, when you look at Go Crowd,
right there where the gate
The
is.
new vision sign. We'll be right there in front of that jungle.
In front of Golden
In
Gate.
front of the big jungle. We'll be right in front of it.
That's on their
But the
property,
street
too.
ain't
That's
no
what you're trying
city.
to keep it going.
Okay, well, this
No, he's talking about get attention from the streets,
We
and
got
that's
to
the
go and do what we got to do.
Yeah.
It's gonna
Right
take them
there.
that long till
Right.
we got to move.
Yeah, but I was gonna say, how long will it take for us to be standing before the police come and say, you guys have to vacate the premises?
Well, they ain't gonna do that as long as we on city property. They can't.
Even though he owns that,
He don't own them sidewalks. He don't own them
He don't
sidewalks.
own Golden Corral.
He can't.
And he don't-
He don't own them sidewalks.
You see the window that we have.
You
the-
saying
Golden
the
Corral
sidewalk
is
is
right
right
across
from
from
there.
Yeah, the sidewalk in front of
Oh,
Starbucks.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
the sidewalk in front of Starbucks.
Yeah.
Where you can see the mall.
Cause see, I know that's their crown. I know that's their crown jewel.
The dirt.
Yeah, and they threw
That's
that
where I'm
Starbucks
trafficking
up there
right
like
now.
that's what say,
Yeah.
okay, we about to gentrify it. It's about to be
Yeah.
on in this
Yeah.
area. That
Yeah.
Starbucks was the signal.
Yeah,
He don't
that's the
own
signal.
Starbucks.
Yeah.
Huh?
He don't own it.
Well, I'm saying
But
they
guess
built it as
what?
part of this whole reimagined.
If it get on
Redbird.
channel 8 or NBC, Starbucks gonna know that they done got some negative publicity in the background,
And
which they gonna call Redbird.
Ready for Redbird.
You see what I'm saying? They gonna call Redbird. What's going on down there?
Oh, yeah.
So we got their attention.
People are ready for Redbird.
You see what I'm saying?
Action.
So my thing is, we get on the sidewalk where we're not on anybody's private property, and we march up and down that sidewalk for a few minutes until these cameras arrive and whatever else, and then we hold our press conference and we speak our piece. And then we sit back and hope they put it on that night. And then if they put it on, we just struck. And we got their attention.
But you definitely already got the press in place to.
Yeah, I'm sending the press releases out tonight too as well. So all of them,
they gonna run with it. They gonna run with it.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Man, a
saying.
good time to have
The
that
way you
in
send it
here
directly
this
to
time when
Steve
people
Noviello.
come on
Yeah, you got his
break.
email?
Going
Yeah.
back and forth between 11 and
Yeah.
12.
Send me
That's
his
when
email.
it really is.